welcome to my channel. I'm Hazel, the Israelite woman, and today we're talking about homeschooling. As you know, I homeschool my two children of 5, the other 3 are older. My 10-year-old I homeschool, and my 1 year and 10-month-old. So they're being homeschooled right at this moment. Now, I just want to show you some simple things that you can do with your child that is under 2 years old, like my little daughter. Okay, now homeschooling, as I noticed, has become like a business. Okay, it's like there is all these books you can buy, this curriculum for so much money, yada 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 yada. Okay, it's becoming like a crazy madness of buying all this stuff, and sometimes the child cannot do the stuff. It's too much, and it's becoming like a rat race. Okay, now this is not what homeschooling is about. Homeschooling is about fun but learning. Okay, the child must learn but fun. It's not like being in a classroom and you go through all this recess, then transition, then this, then that. Homeschooling, no, you're trying to get away from that systematic school system, school system. Okay, you're trying to get away from that. Homeschooling is a more relaxed but fun and educative learning environment. Okay, so I don't want to ramble too much, but I just want to say that by profession I'm a teacher. Okay, and so whatever I tell you here, it's my point of view based on the amount of years I've been teaching. Okay, so in school, okay, regular school, honestly, a lot of things are not taught in the classroom. Okay, it's just like a play-based learning, or it's a curriculum that's not really geared towards like a great depth of learning. Okay, and I can tell you because I know. Okay, so now that I'm homeschooling my children, I take a very different approach. Okay, my older 3 children, they weren't homeschool, but I taught them at home to read and write because I'm in the system. So I know that when they go to school, they're not gonna get certain stuff. So at home, when they come home, it was like homeschooling. Okay, I taught them to read, and my children are always ahead of whatever grade they were in, because me and my husband, we taught them that, you know, when they came home, they had to learn music, they had to learn the verbs, the vocabulary, they had a period of time where they just had to do that stuff. Okay, so they can get ahead, because they don't teach certain things at school, and as parents you just have to take those things into your own hands, because your child is not going to be at that level, okay, where you want them to be. Sorry, that's the truth and the honest truth, and I have to tell you the truth as a teacher in the system. Okay, so that's what it is. Anyway, so getting back to homeschooling, so I'm just going to go through some things that I do with my children now at home, and this is geared towards a child that is 2 to 5 years old. Okay, so, and all these materials I have, because I use these materials in my kindergarten class. So I made some of the things, some of the things I bought or I found very cheaply, and so I use them, because as we know, in the school system, some schools don't have a lot of materials. You always have to be creative and come up with materials so you can enhance the children's learning. And as a teacher, I believe that when a child wants to learn, you must have the materials for them to continue their learning. Okay, that's very important for me. Okay, so this is what I do with my own children at home now that I decide to homeschool my children. Okay, so first thing for my child, I print out these sheets. Okay, this is just ABC lowercase. Okay, it's just a lowercase, and I'm a great believer in teaching the children lowercase, because that's what they're going to be learning to write first, not the uppercase. Okay, not the big letters of the alphabet. You can teach them both if you want, but I focus more on this because that's what she'll be learning to write. And once she gets that down, then she can focus on the bigger letters. And that's what I teach all my kids. And as I said in previous videos, I teach all my children to read by 4. Okay? So that's what I teach her. And I just go through it. A, B, C. We sing a song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We go through it and then I say A, B, C, D, E, F. Just like that. Quick and fast. And sometimes I ask her, where is A? And she points and points. At this point, you just want to make sure that you repeat information for the child. Okay, because children are right now, they're kind of learning by rote, you know. So you want to repeat information because that's how the brain works. As you repeat stuff, the brain stores it in its long-term memory and then it brings it back. So that's what you want to do. So that's what I do with my child. Next, I have this. Okay, and this is the numbers. And I just have do the same thing. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get the concept. And we do that every single day. And sometimes I ask her, where is 5? Where is 2? Where is 10? She knows 0 to 5. She knows 10. You know, so she knows quite a couple of them. And it's no big deal. We just do it like that. And now she's counting to 10 all by herself. Okay? So we do that every single day. And we do this. And then I have them, I cut out, I print them out bigger. And I also do it like a flashcard for her. Show her the bigger letters. Okay? Next, so that's 1. Next, I want to talk about, no, I'm going to talk about it after. So I'm going to show you the letters, the uppercase letters. So I just have them here, mix, uppercase and lowercase. Okay, they all mixed up here. And I just do it again, like O, S, S, V, P. Okay, and I ask her, and if she doesn't know it, I just say it's P. If she knows it, she says it. Okay, that's simple like that. Okay, and I make the songs like I say P, 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 S, 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 R, R. That's, you need to do that because just saying the letters alone, the child needs to know the sound. That's what teaches them to read. The sound and the letter together. So if you're gonna say A, ah. So when you're ready, she's ready to put apple, rat. Okay, so it's very important. Okay, that's how I teach my children to read. And if you want to find out more, you can watch my videos or request a video and I'll do it for you. But so I teach all my children to read by 4 years old. They were all reading. Okay, so you need to teach them the sound when you say the letters A, B, B, C, K, K. Okay, they have to relate the letter to the sound. That's what teaches them to read really quickly. Okay, if you just tell them the letters alone, then they don't know the sound, so they're not going to put it together to read. Okay, very important if you want your child to read by 4. So okay, we do that. Next thing, lacing. Okay, I have these shoes. I have different shapes and size and all kind of different kinds of shoes like that, and I also have some that I make, and she just have to lace them. And this is awesome because it teaches hand and eye coordination, concentration, finger dexterity, finger grasp. This is going to help her to use a pencil because you see how thin that is? She's learning, she's holding on to that. And this is going to teach her how to hold a pencil because she has to learn to push it inside the hole. Okay, so this is good. So you don't have to buy this, but you can just color the shape, laminate it, and put holes in it. Get some simple lace, shoelace, and do that with your child. I just had them for my set when I was teaching. Okay, I have that. Actually, I have this because when I was doing my practicum, we had to do some stuff and I had to buy some materials because I didn't have any. So that's been many, many years ago I have this thing. Okay. Anyways, so this is the next one. This felt. Okay, you can buy these things at the dollar store. They're very cheap. They're like $1 for I think 200 in a pack or something like that. All different colors. I just picked a few colors to show you. Okay, all different color: purple, pink, green, all kind of colors. And you can do these things, use these things for so much activities. Okay, and I'll come and show you a video with so many of the activities that I use that in. I use that in my kindergarten class to do many activities. Okay, so I'm just showing you a simple one, a match game. You can just put a couple of them and put this color down. Oh, and ask her, can you find the orange? And she'll pick the orange one and match it. Very simple. Okay, or you can ask, you can put them all down. So you can put them like this, okay? And just simply ask the child to match all of them. Match. This one goes there, this one goes there, and sorry, I put two together. Oh, and this one goes there. Simple matching, okay? But she's doing it on her own in the sense that she's finding the pieces and putting them together. She knows she's thinking, using concentration. She's also reasoning. She's using reasoning when to find the pieces to match together, okay? And again, you can hold 3 pieces up and ask her, which one is yellow? Is this one yellow? Is this one yellow? And the child is going to say, can you pick the yellow piece? Child takes it up. That's it. And there's some other things I'll show you, okay? Next one is the pins. This is very good for finger grasp. It's even strengthening of the wrist. Okay, so the child moves the wrist, move the hands, pincer grab, concentration, small motor skills development. Okay, so all the child is doing, learning to pinch, okay, squeeze and clip onto the bin. And this is hard for a small child to do, okay? And once they figure how to, squeeze their hand like this, then they can squeeze it together. And then the child just goes around and just pin all the pins on, and then they have to take it off. Squeeze, open it, take it off, and put it in. Put it in, okay? So, simple activity for your child, under 2. And last activity is this. Recognition, color recognition, okay? And this is a more advanced thing for our older child, but I'm using for my daughter, and it's just these things are called out in little pieces and just have to match. Find this fish, find that fish, find that fish, the color of the fish, and we also do the colors using that. When she's older, we're going to do the words, because the words, these are words, and we look for the word here, and then once she finds the word, she puts the words here, but she's not at that stage yet. I used to use that with my kindergartens, okay? And yeah, so this is awesome, and this is very easy to make. All you need to get is a big file folder, print this out, put your words at the bottom, and laminate it. So this is laminated, and if you don't have a laminator, I didn't bring my laminator with me, I'll show you in the next video, but you can take that to Staples or somewhere and have it laminated. I had that laminated in my school because you have a big laminated machine. You just put the whole thing in it and it laminates like that. So yeah, so very simple activities for your child. Something that is very important I also want to talk about is, see, this is my daughter schedule, okay? It's in a sheet, so it's protected. I can pull it out whenever I want. It's not going to get dirty. So I have a schedule here, and I have Bible reading, okay, what we're doing every single day, okay? I have Bible reading, what are we reading, and the month. She's doing colors. Like, this is an old schedule that was from last September, and she was, at that time she was much younger, and she was doing colors, and we was just doing 3 colors. Then we were doing 3 shapes. Then we were doing numbers 1 to 5, right? And these are all the things that we were working on: her body parts, sign language, because she couldn't talk. I mean, she still can't talk now, but she has a big vocabulary. She can say much more words now, and she have a few phrases, but her words are, now she can talk. At that time she was like, couldn't talk at all. So we was doing sign, and we're still doing sign language. She can sign and say what she wants, still, for the words that she doesn't know. But we were doing all these words, like potty, hurt, more, tired, sleeping. These were the important words. Like we had a cat, I'm so sad for my cat because he's not here no more. But anyways, dog, fish, bird, and then we did some Bible songs, okay? And this